Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are doing another reading today for Lindsay from TikTok. So Lindsay, this is for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if that was mine or yours, but I just got this sharp pain in like my back lower left side. It was like literally just felt like something stabbed into me or something. Whew. It was that statement of take what doesn't. And it was like this fear of like, if something doesn't, it's not meant for you, or maybe for me thinking that, you know, I won't be seen as legitimate or something. Legitimacy to it. So that's interesting. Okay, so not sure what that is, but better to share than not because it could have relevance here. So I will just do a shuffle. Your card is... So, Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Yeah. So this is that point of trust, in terms of understanding that there is a broader perspective that exists. There is more than what we can see with our physical senses, which people refer to as intuition, different psychic abilities, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, you know, I think clairsentient. It's like these points of there are 6 senses that we can tap into, and or the 6th sense is that point of there is more than just this physical manifested reality that we see. It goes deeper. This is just a very dense reality in which we currently live in, or are able to perceive. And so it's that point of there is broader perspectives of life and of who we are and of this world as a whole and of this planet and of, you know, like there is a broader perspective to all things. And so it's first that point of taking the route of standing within the broader perspective, of looking things from the broadest perspective that you can, because that's going to give you the most clarity and the most understanding, and making sure that you're not entangling yourself in the more like lower density experiences, which is stuff like fear or anxiety or worry or doubt, or, you know, those more negative emotions that we experience where we feel heavier. It's the heavier experiences that is the denser experience. And so realizing that there's a broader perspective, and in the broader perspective, with more understanding, with more clarity, seeing more of what is actually going on, we feel lighter. We feel like, you know, when we stand in a broader perspective, we don't carry the same burdens. And so first it's that point of like realizing that there is a higher perspective you can see from always, that there is more to the story, that the physical senses don't give the full picture. And it's about tapping into that inner sense, that inner knowing, that inner seeing, to be able to access that broader perspective, which you have access to, everybody has access to, and I think you know that. So that's the first point. And then secondly, also, it's that point of trusting life. This came up in my previous video, where it's that point of trusting that even if you can't see from the broadest perspective at the moment, know that there is a broader perspective, and there is that source of life that is within you that is the broadest perspective. You can call it your higher self, you can call it God, you can call it the universe, you can call it whatever you want, your, you know, angels, your guides, whatever. It's really just the broadest perspective of you, which is your higher self, which is all as one is equal. It's what everything is. It's God, you know. It's that source of life. It's the alpha and the omega. It's the everything, right? So it's that point of realizing that even if you can't see from the broader perspective, that there is something within you in which you come from that is always guiding you and always supporting you and always showing you the way. And this is where intuition becomes very beneficial. Also tapping in to your body, connecting with your body, so that you can access those feelings that are more physical, that do guide your way and light up the way before you of if you can't see the direction for yourself, your feelings of joy and happiness and intrigue and curiosity, they will light your way. And so it's that point of there is always a broader perspective. I just saw a little cat run by. I don't know if that means anything to you. Yep, there he goes. Oh, that's interesting. So the cat, the feline, it's like this. Oh, hello. It's this curiosity point. Follow your curiosity. Follow your curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back. So don't go overboard with the curiosity, but allow yourself to be curious and to ask questions and to seek answers, but to not overindulge yourself, and finding that balance. So that's just a side note from the cats apparently for you, Lindsay. Yeah, so divine orchestration, knowing that there is a source of life within you and all around you that is you and of you and is everything of life and reality, and that's here, that is guiding your way, and that you can utilize to support yourself to help guide your way, and trusting that things work out. There's always the support you're looking for here. You always have access to it. You always have access to it. It's always available for you here. It's just that point of getting yourself in alignment with who you really are, with the source of life that you are, that is orchestrating your life in terms of making sure that everything is available to you. You just simply have to be open to receiving it. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that is coming out clear. But that's what I see for the divine, this council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So like the cats, they are helpers in the subtle realms. I think that we forget that we are not the wisest beings on this planet. The trees are wise, the animals, the cats, the dogs, the mice, the insects, the spiders, the creepy crawlies, they're all sentient beings with awareness, and maybe not sentient beings, I'm not sure, but in terms of awareness, a consciousness, a sense of themselves and who they are in relation to their environment. You know, it's that point of everything is so specific and so specifically designed for you if you can just see what is actually here for you, and that everything that exists in your life is for you, showing you to you. And so opening yourself up to those subtle realms of support that are all around you, like the messages from the cats, the random animals that cross our path. They have something to share with us. They're wanting to get our attention. They are wanting to communicate. So opening yourself up to that support as well. Being open to receiving messages in all forms. And that is even broader perspectives, the perspective of an animal or the plants or the planet as a whole. Like, there are so many different points of viewpoints on this planet. There are so many points of expression that exist on this planet that are of life, that is life expressing itself and has a very specific perception of their experience and what life is. So there is a diversity of perceptions to be able to see from. So tapping into the broadest perspective that we can find. So hope this resonates. Thank you for letting me read for you. If you have comments or questions or would like further clarification on any of the points, definitely reach out, let me know. Thanks again. Take care, Lindsay, and thank you for your continued support.